Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here with another Invasion shoot. It's been like 6 months since we've done one.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm joined all the way to my left, Justin Cruze. All the way to my right, Mr. Electricity, Jerry Reiner. And right in the center, we haven't seen him since one of the very first shoot. Wasn't he the first one we did?
Well, he's the soft, chewy center.
Maze, the aerial assassin, the bruiserweight. Maze.
Bruiserweight, that's right.
Yeah. Today we're doing a very, very special, for a number of reasons, shoot interview, which you can check out on youtube.com/invasionshoot.
And you're already here.
You're already there. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your grandmother, tell everybody.
She'll love it.
She will love it. A very special one today because this is the questions that I'll be asking are 100% from fans.
Correct. Via emails and MySpace requests and whatnot.
On the YouTube site directly, I think some people have some comments. So.
Oh well, shit! I didn't use any of those. So.
Oh really?
Damn it! We missed some. We'll get you next time.
We got an edit button.
Version 2.
Let's jump right into it. There's no real rhyme or reason. I think we have them listed by when we got them. So the first question is from Buddy. Buddy
Christ.
Buddy wants to know, what is the greatest match in wrestling history?
Ooh.
And
I should have thought of that before.
Since we haven't talked to him in a while, I'd like to give him some time. Maze, what is the greatest match in wrestling history?
Right off the top of your dome.
The one I can think of is the Andre the Giant Hulk Hogan match.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd go the other way.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Card.
Yeah.
Savage, Steamboat.
It says a lot about our friend in the center.
Well, I think where he's going is that match drew more and had more.
That's more of an impact.
Hoopla and impact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As far as greatest, depending on how you define greatest.
Right.
I would have gone work rate like Justin did with Savage Steamboat. Maybe Flair Steamboat from one of their 3-match series. We're all going to be looking at Kyle.
No, yeah, because
he's off center.
I'm sitting opposite, like a side of the camera.
Pretend Kyle's right there.
Next time you'll have to sit Indian style.
Right underneath the camera. Do it now.
Just watch your height.
Is there a reason you think that that's the greatest match?
Well, I was because of the hype of it was Andre
and it did draw the largest indoor.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah.
So you base great matches by attendance or money?
Just because it was historical, that's what I feel. I mean,
and for a Hogan match, it was actually a good match. As far as Hogan matches go.
That's one that came to my mind. So.
Yeah. And
That's a good answer. I like
you think greatest match in the history of mankind? Justin.
Yeah, the Randy Savage and Rick Steamboat from the WrestleMania 3, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, same card.
For the Intercontinental belt, right?
Same card as the match.
That was a good one.
So if you haven't seen 3, check it out. It's got some good matches.
Savage anybody is really good. Early, well, not early as far as like Memphis and territories and whatnot, but early WWF Randy Savage for my money. Guy had the athleticism of a cat.
I'm going to say Jerry Reiner, Jace Darkheart for mine. Question number 2. That was kind of a quick thing. We'll go right. This is from Sam1620. I would imagine that's not his real name.
Is that the year he was born?
No, actually, his parents put 1620 after his name on his birth certificate.
You're not allowed to use numbers.
I think 1620 is his middle name. Have you tried?
No.
7.
He asks
16.
16. What's that? Yeah. He asks which wrestlers can really fight as opposed to not really fighting. So I think the question is who's legit tough.
Right. So he's insulting us by asking. You guys can't really fight, but which wrestlers can?
Is now are we answering on an indie level or
do both? Do a local level and then do.
Well, we wouldn't know firsthand.
Worldwide.
I think Joey Barrett could fight.
I was gonna say Mr. You call him Mr.
Oh,
Barrett.
sorry, Mr. Barrett.
You're fucking dead. He's gonna powerbomb you onto concrete 6 times.
Might as well get hit in the head with a chair 17 times.
Yeah, oh God.
What are you talking about?
We've covered that before in some discussions, but Joey Barrett murdered a man before our very eyes.
Yeah.
And we actually left because we didn't want to be a witness to a crime.
Right on.
Yeah,
it was vicious.
Okay, so you say Joey Barrett on kind of a intimate level. What as far as a worldwide level or international level?
Purely speculation at this point, Gorilla.
I can't think of anybody.
Stan Hansen, Bruiser Brody. There's plenty of them. Oh, JBL.
Ken Shamrock.
Shamrock, of course. All the the other shooter that was in there that didn't do very well.
Yeah,
Severn.
Tank Abbott.
3 count.
He was Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Gilbert.
Jerry, who do you think on a local level?
Local level, I would go. I personally watched Danny Rowland front face lock Mr. Hollywood. If you've ever had any of Mr. Hollywood's barbecue,
It's tasty.
It's delicious. But he's the barbecue guy. He stands probably 6'6", 6'7", weighs probably 340, 360, somewhere in the neighborhood. Danny Rowland front face locked him and just took him over and threw him around the ring because he came in at the wrong time for a run-in. So, Danny Rowland's a hoss. I'd go Joey Barrett, like he said, for shizzle.
What do you think?
I concur.
Probably some Wade Garrett and some Joe Gibson in there if they were painted into a corner.
I haven't really seen anybody fight for real, so that's hard.
Cornbread,
It's hard
I
to
imagine,
answer.
could
Yeah.
kill somebody with his bare hands.
Just on strength
Except he's
and
so
leverage.
happy and nice all the time that he wouldn't probably.
He's a big teddy bear.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Justin?
Nah, I think we answered it pretty
You
much.
got it? Okay.
We're breezing through these things pretty quick.
We are. Next question. This is from Jason. Jason is a backyard wrestler, and he wants to know, why do wrestlers hate backyard wrestling?
It's a good question, Jason.
Justin, we'll start with you on that one.
It's like asking a baseball fan, why don't you like the minor leagues instead of watching?
I think that's
the
different.
best
I
in
think
the
that's
world?
different. I mean, they don't dislike the minor leagues. I mean, backyard wrestling is
I
a
think-
real negative
Well,
connotation.
I don't
It does.
hate it.
I think backyard wrestling just they don't know the psychology, they don't know the history, they don't they may know about all the guys before, but they don't really learn the craft. They just go off what they see.
They're
on
just
TV.
imitating, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're also doing it for free and for their own entertainment.
Right.
And they're not selling it as a product. So, I think backyard wrestling's okay as long as you're safe.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not going through telephone
And
light
Telephone
bulbs.
poles?
we all, when we were teenagers, at one point or another, when we were teenagers, did the same thing. But I didn't do it in the backyard. I was in my
We never
living room
wrestled in a garage and imitated characters.
in New York.
Never.
Never.
did that.
What are some of the characters? Give me some of the funny characters.
Timmy McDonningtonson Jr.,
That's
What
my-
was the green one? The green
Green
machine.
Machine.
Green machine.
Metalhead.
Metalhead. The Birth of Cruze was up there,
Yeah.
actually.
What is
Yeah,
it?
there was-
The Extreme General.
Extreme General.
The
That was his
extreme,
brother, yeah.
Is that Sergeant Slaughter's boss?
Yeah, pretty much.
The Extreme
same,
General?
Same ripoff.
What was the other warrior?
We just had camos.
Camo gimmicks
Full
are
armor
very.
gimmick laying
That's
around.
like your first one.
I like Jim Buttshack. He was
Jim
a
Buttshack.
commentator.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Shaq.
Sean-
Which one was the one y'all used in PWA, the interviewer?
That was Rupert Falactigil.
Yeah, that's
Rupert?
is Vlachia, that's Czechoslovakian origin, right?
I think
I
so.
believe it's Norwegian,
Norwegian, okay.
They're from Norwegia.
as Roddy Piper would
As
say.
Roddy Piper said in his shoot interview, no lie. Norwegia.
He did
Not
say
Norway.
Norwegia.
Do you think? I think the reason backyard wrestling got a bad rap is they carry themselves differently, because there are plenty of people who don't know the craft and don't know psychology, and they don't get as much heat as backyard guys. But for a while, I remember watching TV late at night, right between the Girls Gone Wild commercials, there were backyard wrestling commercials.
Yeah.
Those kids, those people, a lot of money were made off those guys.
Mhm.
Video games, action figures, and some of those guys are big in the Northeast now. Do you think maybe there was an axe to grind because you guys went the correct way, and those guys were shown on a national level, and maybe some indie guys weren't?
I never thought of that.
I think those people were at the right place at the right time. Somebody had some money, filmed them, and
And I bet you
knew
those
somebody.
I bet you those backyard wrestlers didn't get any of that money. I bet it was some company saying, "Hey, we'll put you on DVD and sell you nationwide."
I think Major-
sure.
Major Guns was in those videos, wasn't she?
Yeah, so was ICP and like New Jack, but
That's the big titty
Yeah, from,
chick, right?
From,
yeah, you